Hey, what's up, y'all? You know what I mean? It's your boy, Young Child Support. You know what I mean? We out here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we coming through your house and we uprooting your carpet, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. You know, everybody pregnant, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the rap song. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to say that you know this that rap song is a blessing. You know what I mean? And by that I mean everybody pregnant, man. Everybody getting pregnant off up in that, man. You know what I'm saying? Come to my rap show. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting pregnant. At least all the females. I don't think dudes can get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? You know, gotta look into that one. You know what I'm saying? What it is, guys, it's your boy Blasphemous HD, and today we are here to check out 700 million scary TikToks that will make the dirty stuff not happen, because now she's too scared to take off her bra yet. So we're here to make it do what it do. Make sure to sit back, relax. Yeah, I mean, shave your ankles and your throat muscles. You know, females, feel free to pull your breast out. You know what I mean? Because it's all about comfortability. You know, let's do this, and we gonna edit that out. All right, you know what I mean? We got the clip. Let's do this. Pulling up the chat. You know what I'm saying? We done got the tip jar popping this time.
The pitter-patter of tiny feet.
Word?
An anonymous TikTok user who is the mother of a newborn baby has shared only one video to her TikTok page. But the video shows something absolutely chilling.
That's not good. That was laughter. Is that baby holding a knife? It better be for self-defense. I don't like none of this. I just don't trust it, chat. I don't trust none of it. Word? Bro, that's the pitter-patter of little feet.
First,
for real.
The eerie sound of someone laughing
Hey, what's
can
up,
be
Kenneth?
heard.
Hey, what's up, Jonathan the Gamer?
The mother is immediately alarmed because she lives alone with her baby.
Yeah, that is
She then
alarming.
hears the patter of what sounds like small running footsteps.
Very alarming. Hell no.
And that's when her home's backdoor motion detector goes off.
Fuck you mean?
She immediately fears that someone
I'm hearing this
might
shit.
be
I
in
be
the
home.
house.
I'm hearing
But
this
in
shit
the
while I'm
end,
at
she
home
finds
alone.
nothing and no one's there. What she heard and captured remains a mystery.
See, that's a parody song right there. I'm hearing this shit while I'm at home alone, bruh. I just grabbed up my phone. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck you mean? I had to come up with some ghost type shit. You know what I mean? Like a ghost song.
The Old South Pittsburgh Hospital.
Fuck
Twitch
you
streamer
mean?
Jordan DeSorbo, also known as
Ew,
D-Tune,
nigga.
sets out to explore
Ew,
Old South
ho.
Pittsburgh Hospital in Tennessee. The hospital
Ew,
opened in
ho.
1959
Hey,
and
what's up,
eventually
Jared?
closed in the late 1990s. Over the clinic's 35-plus years of operation, obviously hundreds of people have passed away inside these hospital walls.
Hey, what's up, Carly Arts? What's up, Gray? Hi, Gray. Hi, We Hit Those Gaming. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Blue Wolf? What it is, homie? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ghost 45? What's up, So Close to Toast? What's up, VGK Dog? What's up, Devontae Edwards? What's up, Ray Chew? What's up, VGK? What's up, Jonathan the Gamer? Always glad to see you, man. Appreciate you, my guy. What it is, Stilo Kennedy. What it is, Village Blogger. Yes. Yes. What's up, Jack Avery? And to my peoples, what's up, Rabbi? What's up, Super Gamers? What it is, Kenneth? And hello, E-Money Streams.
It is said that the spirits of many of these patients just never left.
Spurs.
Visitors claim to have heard the eerie sound of crying babies and many say they've seen horrifying apparitions and shadow people. However, none of these chilling stories stop Jordan from staying overnight and broadcasting his ghost investigation live on Twitch.
It should, nigga.
Jordan decides to set up a static camera and a few paranormal research tools.
Word.
He places a REM pod and a motion-activated music box inside one of the creepy hospital hallways. Over 3 hours into his investigation, he captures something truly terrifying.
Word.
So you come over to it. See? You just get in the area, and it works. If you want to try this out, all you have to do is walk past this music box, and it'll play a sound, just like that.
All right, so top of 1 in the chat. If when we reach the super chat milestone, y'all want us to play some scary games, you know what I'm saying? Type of 2 in the chat. If once we reach super chat milestone, y'all want me to play Fortnite with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Type of 3 in the chat. If once we reach the super chat milestone, y'all want me to do a prank call. You know what I'm saying? The easiest way to super chat your boy is through the tip jar. You know what I'm saying? It's the tip jar up top. It's directly in my comment section. It's pinned up there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all send something through there. It goes directly to my baby's mothers. You know what I'm saying? One of my many baby's mothers. You know what I'm saying? Specifically Tisha Folder. Tisha Folder. I don't remember her name. It was quick. I shouldn't admit that on camera. We gonna edit that out. But it was fast. You know what I'm saying? Got in, got out, she pregnant. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all, if y'all gonna send some child support through, make sure to send it through the tip jar. You know what I'm saying? It goes directly into my baby's mother's bank accounts. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I'm saying, hope you guys are having a productive, hope you guys had a productive day. You know, hope you shaved your feet and your shoulders. Hopefully you're eating, like, I don't know, store-bought rice-a-roni or something. Hopefully you didn't burn it, you know. But yeah, let me know if you guys got any super chat requests. I got y'all. We here for the long haul, a.k.a. until my friends get here. Yeah.
Why are you continuing?
I am down for some Fortnite, Jonathan the Gamer. You know what I'm saying? Let your boy know. You know what I mean? We off up in this. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. I'm about to check my email really fast. You know what I'm saying? Super duper fast. Watch how I do. All right. Why me do? Hey, why me do it? Let me do. Watch me do. Ooh. Why me do it? Hey, yeah. Dang it. What it? Oh. Yeah, man. Oh, dang it. There's like 18 different chats. Oh, I just got a message back. That's lit. Let's see. Oh, where they at though? Oh, hold up. Give me a second. Let's see. Let's see. 3. Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate the compliment, guys. Yeah, I'm saying really appreciate the compliment. Yeah, I mean, love you guys' energy. You guys are good people. Yeah, I mean, for real, for real. All right, we back up in this hole. Turn up. Wait, hold up. Bit blew up my phone. I took that bit. Wait, hold up.
Continuing. Why are you continuing? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the EMF.
W's in the chat, man. You guys are lovely people. You know what I mean? Love you guys' vibes. Yeah. All right, guys. So once we reach the super chat milestone, we will immediately be jumping into the scary game portion of the evening, day, and or afternoon. Yeah, that's definitely one of them. Yeah, I'm saying now, oh boy. Bruh. All right, so what game you guys want me to play? Type of 1 in the chat. You guys want me to play Five Nights at Freddy's 4 when we reach the super chat milestone. Type of 2 in the chat. Y'all want me to play Slender Man. Type of 3 in the chat. Y'all want me to play The Joy of Creations Reborn. You know what I'm saying? She scares the hell out of me. Type of 4 in the chat. If y'all want me to pick a brand new scary game that's scary as shit, probably has something to do with FNAF, and y'all ain't seen it yet. What happened?
Oh. Okay. All right, I'm gonna back up.
Yeah, that might not be good.
I'm gonna back up.
Hey, what's up, Foxy?
I don't know what that was.
Did you see it?
No.
Right after the motion-activated music box and REM pod go off on their own, a creepy figure can be seen quickly walking past the doorway right in front of Jordan.
Yeah, that's not
Now,
good.
Jordan doesn't even notice, but his live Twitch viewers do. And one of them sends Jordan a clip of the creepy event live on stream
Yeah,
just
that's
a few
not good.
minutes later.
Nobody's down here with me. That clip's intense. Fine, I'll watch the clip. Go ahead and show me the clip. I'll let you know if it's me or not. Go ahead and drop the clip again.
Who I'm finna call?
Oh. Oh. I don't know. I don't know who that was. There's nobody else on this floor with me right now. I'm alone on this floor. All right, y'all are freaking me out now.
The Twitch streamer says he has no idea who or what he captured and says that he was completely alone at the time of the capture. Now, we've done stories on the Old South Pittsburgh Hospital before, and Jordan isn't the only one who recorded an eerie figure roaming the halls.
Word?
If you're a regular viewer, then you might remember that just 2 years ago, YouTuber and paranormal
Yep, run
investigator
away.
Franco TV also caught a figure on camera while walking through the South Pittsburgh Hospital.
Oh, hell no. Chopper. Chopper go blocker. Chopper go blocker.
So is this hospital truly haunted by the ghosts of previous patients? You tell me. You can watch Jordan's entire spooky live stream and many more supernatural investigations over on his Twitch channel, DTune. Caught on cam.
What type of camera?
April Crisanto from Davao City, Philippines works as a job trainer for a company in California. Since April heads a team of remote workers from the Philippines, they all have to work very late because of the 15-hour time difference. April is on a late-night Zoom meeting with some of her new trainees when one of their webcams captures something very strange.
Namasit naman may ubang gitakil na modules dira sa sa trailhead na apil po na i-take nila. So guys, it's already 12 p.m. You may join Vince.
What the fuck?
Na i-take nila. So guys, it's already 12 p.m. You may join Vince sa Google Meet na link sa calendar invite.
What the
8 p.m. You may join Vince sa Google Meet na link sa calendar invite. And yawa ang sa Toks tayo na. Hoy, age.
You haunted, nigga? You haunted, baby?
Ako'y nakita sa likod nimo.
I ain't see shit.
Yan na lang. Dito sa pikas.
Masa?
I would leave the
Ako'y
hospital.
nakita.
Understandable.
Man. Wait
Dira,
lang, di ba?
dira.
That Freddy's soul? Of course it
Tindog
probably
yun akong
is.
balahibo. Dira.
I saw that as well.
Nanapoy ni, I don't know kung ni Agi or Kamot
Hey, what's
or
up, Puck?
Legs.
What's up,
Marag
G420?
Gitaas
What's up,
or 9 ni Agi.
Bookster?
Marag
Live?
9 ni Ana ni Tindog kadali, I don't know. Sorry, naka-curse jud ko kay nakuratan ko. Anyway, unya na lang. Tanahan na to ang video niya.
An odd translucent figure appears on webcam behind trainee AJ. April is actually so shocked that she accidentally curses on her work call and then immediately mutes her mic in panic. She alerts AJ, and then when he looks around, there's just nothing there. Apparently, AJ later said that this was nothing new to him. He says that he's been experiencing paranormal activity in his apartment for over 7 years. He claims that he often sees the creepy apparition of a child throughout his home. So did AJ accidentally capture video evidence of his haunted apartment? Or is it just a very strange trick of the light? Either way, I leave it up to you to decide.
Super elaborate trick.
Before we move on to the next video, if you at gmail.com, locked away. TikTok user Sabrina and her family took a trip to the historic Aston Hall mansion in Birmingham, England. Sabrina accidentally captured something downright chilling. But first, a little history of the mansion. Aston Hall was built in the early 1600s by wealthy land baron Sir Thomas Holt as a home for his family. But not long after, the mansion became the site of a...
Hey, what's up, Keaton? Yo, what's up, G420? What's up, Jared? Hey. Yo, I appreciate the compliment, Bookster. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely leave immediately. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Scrap? Yo. It's good to see you, Fox. What's up, Ghost 45? Yeah.
Cruel tragedy. Sir Thomas Holt's daughter Mary fell in love with a simple servant boy and attempted to elope. Outraged by the scandalous affair, Sir Thomas locked Mary Holt away in a tiny room on the top floor of Aston Hall. Mary was kept there for over 16 years before she finally passed away from horrendous neglect and malnutrition. It is said that Mary's troubled spirit was unable to move on and still haunts Aston Hall to this day.
Damn!
The mansion is now a public museum. After learning of Mary's tragic story, Sabrina and her husband go up to the top floor to have a look at the room where Mary was kept. Sabrina's husband decides to call out to Mary, and that's when things take a terrifying turn.
Yeah, I already don't trust this. That's freaking ruthless, bruh. You don't lock a chicken at 16 in a room for 16 years just for sucking meat? Sucking dick. What? And then that's when they...
Mary?
Goofy ass.
You mean you no harm?
Oh boy.
We know you're in there. We've seen you.
Really?
Where are you, Mary?
Can you not?
Mary?
Did you see it?
Mary?
Damn.
Mary?
Can you
You're
not?
still in there, Mary?
Can you shut the fuck
You can come
up?
out now.
Yo, whoop his ass.
My name's Thomas. Hello?
Shocked by what they just witnessed, Sabrina posts her video to TikTok. Many viewers ask Sabrina in the comments why she and her husband didn't go up into the room to investigate. So Sabrina explains that the room is inaccessible, as the staircase leading up to it is just too unsafe to climb.
Footage captured by a visitor who went against us.
Here it is. Found it. There's the attic room. I don't think we're allowed to do this, but let's go for it.
Oh, no. I can't do this. I can't do this, guys. The room is tiny. Damn,
Wow.
nigga.
It is freezing cold in this room.
They locked her up in the
Sabrina
closet.
says she even showed her footage
They locked her in the closet, bruh.
to the Aston Hall security team, and they too were shocked and confused by what she had captured.
Me and my husband are not investigators, nor are we ghost hunters. We was there as tourists. My husband thought it was clever to call out Mary after learning her history of walking around the castle.
Yeah, that's real Ghost 45.
I was petrified and didn't find it very funny.
Mary? Hello?
So did Sabrina and her family capture the tragic ghost of Mary Holt, who may be forever trying to find an escape from Aston Hall? I leave that up to you to decide. A year of horror. Lauren Combs from Waco, Texas is recording a Snapchat video of her friend and her cat goofing around in the kitchen when something happens that they simply can't explain.
Chilling here, being a kitty cat.
Did you do that?
A heavy bottle of alcohol sitting on the kitchen counter unexplainably flips over as if forcefully pushed. The two friends just laugh it off and Laura stops recording. But this is just the beginning of a series of very creepy events that take place in Lauren's home. Not long after, Lauren and her dog Luna are a bit freaked out when the doorbell suddenly begins to ring for no reason.
Nah. Nah. Yeah, that's a fight. Somebody knocking, somebody ringing that much.
Come on.
That's a fizzite.
The dog is visibly confused and Lauren...
That's what's up, Jonathan the Gamer. I will see you at 11:45 your time, aka 8:25 my time. Let's do this. All right, you guys. So the super chat milestone is 50 in super chat. Once we reach 50 in super chat, we will immediately be switching over to a scary gaming portion of today's live stream. Wish me luck, because I am going to need it. I'm just going to pick a game, type a 1 in the chat. If you guys want to help pick the game, type a 2 in the chat. If you guys want me to just pick the game that I know is going to scare the shit out of me today. You know what I mean? Please type 1. Don't make me go outside and pick my own switch off the tree to beat me with. Y'all have had that happen? I have.
Lauren opens up the front door to check, but there's no one there. 3 weeks later, in the middle of the night, Lauren hears strange noises coming from outside her home. She begins to record, and what happens next is truly bizarre.
Oh my god.
Nut.
When Lauren opens the door to look outside, an eerie breath-like sound can be heard. The strange sound is picked up by both her phone and her outside CCTV camera. So, after this incident, the strange activity in Lauren's home seems to dissipate, and not much happens. Lauren's life returns to normal, and at some point over the next year, she decides to set up a camera in her living room to keep an eye on her pets while she's away from home. Now, it's almost a full year later, and late one night, Lauren is simply sitting on her couch watching TV with her 2 dogs nearby. And this is where things get weird.
Because my shirt is 6 and I am 1. I give you 6 points, I'm deducting 7. This is ridiculous. Don't
Understandable.
make me think about numbers again. A brave and accurate decision. Yes, my captain. Yes.
Hey, what's up, Jared? What's up, Joshua?
Culture is harvestable. Good. Oh, thank you. Fine. Hurry happily and thank these hungry hollow hippo.
Something seems to yank at Lauren's hair. She jumps up, completely confused by what just happened. At first, she thinks it's just her cat playing with her hair. But then she realizes that her cat is not even in the room. And the dog behind her seems just as confused as she is. So, is something from the other side trying to get Lauren's attention? Or just what do you think is going on here? Let me know down in the comments.
I think Lauren needs to move. Run, bitch! Run!
The haunting of Ferrari Farms.
Run, bitches!
Ferrari Farms in Reno, Nevada has a very mysterious history. The area of land near the Truckee River was once home to many Native American tribes. Local folklore claims that when the native people left this area, they left behind one body buried somewhere on this land. But details are vague and no one knows who this person allegedly is or why they would have been left there. However, some have even suggested that a native...
Deal. Once we reach the Super Chat milestone, I will be playing a game that I know is probably just gonna scare the living crap out of me. Crap. Okay, so let's see. What games do I think are gonna scare me today? Oh God. I have to think about it. You know. Oh God. You know, Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is always horrifying.
Native American skinwalker roams this land, protecting the mysterious body. But the truth is, no one knows the exact history of this land before 1912, when it was purchased by the Ferrari family and turned into a thriving farm. Ferrari Farms has been passed down through generations and is still owned by the Ferrari family to this day. Frank Ferrari Jr. says that through the years, some very odd things have happened at Ferrari Farms. But what really shook him was a picture caught by one of the farm's trail cams. Frank has no idea who or what this strange figure is, but he did find the image disturbing enough that he agreed to have a paranormal investigation team visit the farm in search of answers. Popular ghost hunters Ryan, River, and Wyatt from the YouTube channel Twin Paranormal take on the creepy case and travel to the farm to stay the night. The investigators seem to get some very sinister warnings, or possibly even threats, through their Spirit Box app.
So we always turn it on airplane mode so there is no interference whatsoever. Spirit Talker, I'm gonna go set it over here, so try and listen clear. I'm setting the object right here. Use your words, please. There's just, guys, I just want you guys to understand there's so much that we need to cover, and we could stay in one spot.
Ryan.
Did he just say my name? Yeah. That no shot.
No way.
That's the second time ever that this device has ever said my name.
Ryan.
Again? Twice? Again?
2 in a row.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna check my emails real quick. Check my emails and my Instagram. Give me a second. Yeah. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Yeah, of course she wants to fly out now. Shit, she needs to get a sugar daddy. For real. Yep. You know, all she needs is a sugar daddy. He'll pay for her trip. That way I ain't gotta. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
Literally never.
Why are you saying my name?
Run now.
Ryan, run now.
Damn.
Is there something we need to worry about?
The team believes they might be interacting with the spirit of the Native American man or woman buried
Type of 1 in the chat if you guys can see the screen. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys can't see the screen.
somewhere on the property. They continue exploring, trekking further into the wilderness. Then, they experience something that chills them to their core.
Right now we are making our way towards the back section where there is apparently a Native American, either man or woman, we're trying to find out. Also, as we were walking over there, we were going to go shut off the camera so that we can do a reset for all of our cameras so that we can swap out batteries, make sure we have enough for everything. When we were over there, we heard what sounded like somebody was literally walking in the bushes right next to the camera.
Yo, there's somebody there.
That is creepy.
That's dude, how?
Hello? You're not supposed to be over here.
This way, go.
We're gonna find out what it is right now. Hey, whatever it is, it's huge.
I see it.
What is it? Careful, dude. What are you doing? It's coming towards you. What the is this, dude? Come out, please. We were literally just coming to move this camera right here, and something started moving, but it's huge, which doesn't make sense. The only thing I can think of is a horse. There's no horse. There's nothing. We went to go walk around to see if it was any animal, but that was no animal, dude. These sounded like human footsteps, multiple branches breaking in each step. Was no horse, was no deer. We had no eyes looking at us. We're gonna go head back over there. All kinds of weird things happen here. Weird sort of energy. We're trying to find out.
Oh, I
This
bet
is
it's
why
weird
we're
energy.
here.
Something seems to be following them. They hear loud footsteps and breaking branches coming from the woods all around them. They begin to wonder if the tales of the supposed, quote, skinwalker that stalks the area might be more than a myth. As the guys continue to investigate, things take a terrifying turn.
Like I've been saying, skinwalkers are also known to be protectors of something or someone. So this body that is potentially buried here on this land, they could be protecting the body.
I'll be right back, yo. Grab some chips. Let's ho. Let's ho. Got the Cheeto Puff Crisps, Flamin' Hots.
What if we turn the light out? Complete darkness.
Want me to shut it off?
Shut the light out.
Will you
At this
take your
point, we
bra
are
off?
vulnerable because we cannot see. So if you want to give us that sign that you are here, then come on, please.
The fuck?
What'd you just hear? Branch just broke, and that was a thick ass branch. Hey, come on, please. What'd you just hear? Branch just broke, and that was a thick ass branch.
Dude, something's wrong with this area, man. There's something wrong with this area.
What's up,
the
Q
frogs
Taku?
are completely silent still, like someone's just watching us.
Whoa!
Right here.
Oh my god.
They are here, dude.
Oh my.
Alright guys, once we reach the super chat milestone, which is 50 in super chat, I mean, preferably through my tip jar, which is the pinned link up in the comments section. Everything goes towards upgrading our stream. You know what I'm saying? Now, the second best way to super chat, boy, directly through the channel. You know what I'm saying? And when we do reach the super chat milestone, which is 50 in super chat, I will be playing the scariest game that I know is going to scare the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. I'm content eating these hot Cheetos, but, you know, also want to finish up this streaming goal. Appreciate you guys' support and you guys' good energy. Let's do this.
Did you hear that? What was that? You're watching from a distance. You're here. We hear you. You might as well just come out.
Can you not come out?
Heavy boys. My heart's racing.
Why are you just staying in there?
Watch right there, just to the left of the camera in the bushes. Right there. I just looked up from my camera right over here in the bushes. There's two, like, ready orange lights. What? In just a second.
Dude, what the is going on? Why is there something walking in every direction that we have right now? I have a feeling something's gonna happen. I have a really, really bad feeling. True. Just said true.
I don't want to stay and find out. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Somebody's gotta grab
Just
that
said
device.
true.
Yeah, you. I just saw you, I just saw your eyes. They just ducked down. They just ducked down. We're leaving. All right? We don't want any issues. No problems. I saw you duck right down.
These have to be the bravest white people I've ever seen in my life. I'm not turning around. I was screaming and ran. Absolutely not.
Like a human being.
That was so loud, dude.
Twin Paranormal static camera captures someone or something watching them from the bushes. A little later, and they catch it again in a completely different spot. It's almost as if they are being stalked from the tree line. The team no longer feels safe, and they just decide to leave. Could this bizarre figure be what Native Americans call a skinwalker? Could it be the ghost of the person buried on the farm grounds? Or could it just be a real person hiding in the woods with bad intentions? You decide.
My gun is my feet, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's for real, Joel. My guns is my feet. You know what I'm saying? I studied very heavily in the arts of what was it called? That the art of 16 feet. It's a martial arts system. You know, I've trained it, so now I'm able to walk all up and down, motherfuckers, if I need to.
You can watch this entire investigation, including many more creepy moments, over on the YouTube channel Twin Paranormal. Ghost Story. Last Halloween, news reporter Sam Hessler did a story on a Halloween tour through the creepy old Green Ridge Cemetery in Saratoga Springs, New York. The cemetery was established way back in 1844 and is the final resting place for literally thousands of bodies. As Sam Hessler is doing her live news report and showing some of the cemetery gravestones, something happens that absolutely shocks her TV viewers.
And as you can see behind me here, we have a few gravestones, but what you can't see because it's dark.
Did you see it? A strange white shape can be seen behind Sam, moving from right to left and disappearing off camera. Sam and her crew had no idea of what they had captured until fans of the news show started tweeting at them about the strange capture. So could this be the spirit of someone buried in Green Ridge Cemetery? Or is it just a very odd mist?
Or is it just a very talented vape smoker? You know what I mean? Like, and then it looked like a ghost.
Let me know. The doll, the demon, and the wardrobe.
Oh, hell no.
TikTok user Steph Garza claims that for the last 10 years, she has experienced strange paranormal activity in her home in Mexico after purchasing a creepy secondhand doll. In the beginning, Steph started hearing the unexplained voice of a child crying out from within her home. Finally, she had had enough and just threw the doll away. But unfortunately, the paranormal presence never left. One night, Steph hears frightening sounds coming from her bedroom closet. What happens next shocks her to her core.
Espera, espera, ve, se está abriendo.
No. What?
¿Ya viste?
White people don't.
Ya decidió hacerse presente el amigo. Y de día. Ay, no. Miren, 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 miren.
Kick his fingers. Power of 16 feet. Pah!
Para que no digan que está en la ropa. ¿Dónde?
A tiny little childlike hand wraps around the closet door and quietly slides it open. Doubtful viewers of Steph's TikTok assume someone must be hiding inside the closet, but Steph shows that there's no one there. Steph Garza believes that the sinister presence in her home may be a demon, only taking on the form of a small child. But what do you think? Is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Very elaborate.
When one door closes, another one opens. Italian YouTuber Fanksy dedicates his YouTube channel to finding funny and weird internet videos to share with his viewers. None of his videos have anything to do with the paranormal. In fact, Fanksy says that he has never even experienced anything paranormal at all. Until now. One day when Fanksy is recording a gaming video for his channel, something happens that he still can't explain to this day.
Bene, ma direi che possiamo passare al prossimo livello di Damor, Fanksy 3. Proviamo ragazzi, sono curioso di vedere quello che accadrà. Dobbiamo scaricare la canzone. Ok, ragazzi, fermi un secondo. Ho sentito un
Get the
rumore
pistol!
fortissimo.
Yo, W's in the chat. The King Taj just super chat 5 straight through the channel. Yo, all right, you guys. W's in the chat for King Taj. Once we reach 45 more in super chat, we will immediately be playing a game that's gonna scare the living shite out of us. And when I say us, I mean me. We gonna edit that out.
Ma io sono a casa da solo. Spero sia il vento, ma non credo, visto che io chiudo sempre tutto, perché altrimenti ci sarebbero casini mentre registro. No, non è possibile. Ragazzi, no, adesso vi devo far vedere. No, vi giuro, raga, non è possibile. Allora, ragazzi, sono andato a controllare cosa potesse essere il rumore. Stiamo un attimo calmi. C'è la luce del bagno accesa. Vi giuro, io sono a casa da solo, non so se lo potete vedere. Stavo registrando, ho sentito il rumore della porta chiudersi e c'è la luce accesa. Raga, non sto scherzando. Allora, entro. Raga, sto tremando, vi giuro. Allora, come potete vedere, non c'è assolutamente nessuno qua dentro. Perché c'è la luce accesa e la porta sbattuta? Raga, vi giuro, sono a casa da solo e tra l'altro...
Yo, King Taj, over on my reaction channel, you got hella W's, bro. Yo, appreciate you, man. I love your energy, man. You got good energy.
C'è la finestra chiusa. Quindi non può essere stato di certo il vento, per cui non so come sia possibile che la porta si sia chiusa da sola e si sia accesa anche la luce da sola. Cioè io vi giuro, ho spento tutto, ho chiuso tutto proprio perché dovevo registrare. Facciamo finta di nulla, diciamo che è stato il vento anche se era tutto chiuso. Ok ragazzi, rieccoci. Non so cosa sia successo, all'improvviso la porta del bagno si è chiusa. Ah! Ragazzi, no vabbè, giuro adesso mi sto cagando in mano però veramente. Raga, sto tremando. Sta succedendo qualcosa di strano e non sto scherzando. Ragazzi,
oh my god,
la porta l'avevo chiusa. Raga, si poteva vedere prima che ho chiuso la porta quando sono entrato. No raga, vi giuro. Che cavolo sta succedendo? Cioè, ha sbattuto a caso. Ma poi con quale violenza? No ragazzi, dai, ma non scherziamo. Ragazzi, c'è la luce accesa di qua. Ragazzi, era spenta prima, l'avete potuto vedere. Sono passato da qua ed era tutto spento. No ragazzi, ma non scherzo. Cioè, perché c'è la luce accesa qua dentro? No ragazzi, sto impazzendo. Ma che cavolo sta succedendo? Raga, vi giuro, non lo sto facendo apposta.
No.
Raga, sto tremando da morire, non so se si vede. Ok ragazzi, via, io non ce la faccio. Quando succedono queste cose prendo e me ne vado assolutamente. Adesso mi vesto, vado in macchina perché mi sto cagando in mano. Non so quello che sto facendo, sto impazzendo, raga. No ragazzi, no ragazzi, raga, vi giuro su quello che volete. Si vede, ragazzi.
Oh no.
Ragazzi, si sta muovendo. Via, via assolutamente. Non me ne frega nulla. Alexa, buonanotte. Ma va a cagare, non mi interessa.
The YouTuber hears a sudden loud bang coming from somewhere inside his apartment. When he goes to investigate, he discovers that it was his bathroom door slamming shut all on its own, and the lights are now turned on as well. A little rattled by the experience, Finksy goes back to playing his game. But then the door to his office forcefully slams open right next to him.
Hey, I appreciate you, King Taj. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so if you specifically reach 50 in Super Chat by yourself, you're already $5 the way there, you get to pick a video. You know what I'm saying? Be it a music video, you know, just, I was about to say no more snuff films, but I've never seen one, don't want to see one. If you don't know what a snuff film is, don't look it up. It's almost as bad as bear baiting. You know what I mean? Oh, also type of 1 in the chat, if you guys have ever bear baited. Type of 2 in the chat, if you've never bear baited but you thought about it. Type of 3 in the chat, if you ever bear bait socially. You know what I'm saying? You only bear bait with friends around.
Scaring the living out of him. The light in the bedroom is now on, and he hears more unexplained noises. A rocking chair in the other room is swaying back and forth on its own. Fengxi has had enough and just leaves his apartment to take a break. While he's gone, a motion-activated camera pointed at his office door captures something downright chilling. An eerie figure can be seen coming close to Fengxi's office door. It then slowly disappears back into the darkness. The YouTuber swears that no one was home, and he's left shocked by what has happened.
I'm moving.
So did Fengxi have his first ever encounter with the paranormal? Drop a comment and tell me what you think. The Floating Man. Reddit user Corian is on a holiday trip with his friends exploring the beautiful countryside of Kandersteg, Switzerland. But then he and his friends spot something.
Yo, King Taj! W's in the chat for King Taj! King Taj is super chatted. 5 straight through the channel. Yo, W's for King Taj. W's in the chat for King Taj. Yo, I got you on both channels. Yo, I appreciate that you got me on both channels, bros. What's up, Luigi Aiden? I'm doing good. What's up, Terry Young? Eating Oreo cookies. All right. Yep. See, only one person admits to not bear baiting. Understandable. Everyone bear baits.
Very strange above the mountains.
Okay. There is a floating... There's nothing under it. No. There's nothing under it. What the f***? No.
Isn't that?
Yeah.
Holy
Look at that. I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah, I have no clue. Brother.
It's a floating man, and we have...
Oh, it's in the clouds now.
We're not sure if it's a floating... Okay, can I just... So...
What the? I see that. I see it. Yeah, that's it.
But right now we're trying
It's hard to see right now.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not. It's not getting any closer, though.
W's in the chat, bro. Yo, I'm glad that my story times help you get through
Literally,
something.
what is that?
A lot.
Okay.
King Taj? Where you from, King Taj?
In a series of short videos, Reddit user Corian attempts to capture this bizarre floating thing on camera as he travels around the area with friends. The next day, Corian and his group are on a tour bus leaving Kandersteg, and he tries to see if the unexplained object is still there. And it is.
It's
black now.
Oh, I see that.
I don't see it anymore.
That is sinister.
Right.
It does look like it's hanging out somewhere. But I don't know.
No, it's definitely hanging. Here.
Where is it?
Now it's blue.
No, you see where that... I see it. Where at?
Oh, we're getting really much better now. It's looking a lot better in terms of...
Where did it go? Am I looking up or down or...
I can't answer yet. My eyes lost it. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah, no, I see it too.
Oh, I see that.
It looks like a paragliding.
Where is it?
Oh, it's there. Yeah. What the hell? No, I see that now.
Oh, I see it.
That's blue, white.
Hey, thank you for the well wishes, bro.
Yeah, it's totally still there.
Whatever it is that's floating up there in the mountains, Corian and his friends say it looked a lot like a human being with somewhat distinguishable arms and legs. So just what could this be? As always, I leave that up to you to decide. Thanks so much for watching my...
And now that I'm looking around, I was like, there's stuff knocked over, there's plants knocked over, there's fake plants knocked over, there's books.
They read Dora the Explorer. Oh. Yeah, right.
The House of Light and Shadows. TikTok creator Anthony Yamada has dedicated his TikTok page to making videos about life in Japan and the available homes and real estate there. In one of his videos, Anthony is giving a tour through an affordable 4-bedroom home in Fukuoka City, Japan, when this happens.
4-bedroom home for $560? You lying. And if you're not, hey, chat, is that real?
Here's what $760 gets you in Fukuoka, Japan. Now today we have a classic Japanese home, starting with a very nice tatami room. This house will run you a monthly rent of 12 man. This 4-bedroom home is in a wonderful location. 3-minute walk away from a supermarket, electronics store, and convenience stores.
Did you see it? Well, Anthony didn't. But soon after he enters, a shadow can be seen moving around and standing behind a translucent Japanese-style wall.
Nope.
But when Anthony looks behind the wall, there's no one there. But Anthony didn't notice any of this.
So you just heard it first, folks. You just heard it here first, folks. $760 for a 4-bedroom house gets you exactly what you paid for. Motherfucking haunted. Yeah, I'm saying.
Until shocked viewers quickly flooded the comment section, wondering if the reasonable price of only $760 a month for a 4-bedroom home in a large popular city has anything to do with that. Some viewers even jokingly ask if the ghost is included with the house. Now, is this a Japanese ghost or not? And would you pay $760 a month to live with one?
Fuck no.
I'll leave that up to you to decide.
Hell to the nizzle.
Reaper. TikTok user Jess is a certified nursing assistant. One night, she's working the late shift in the psychiatric unit at an old and allegedly haunted children's hospital in Maine.
Titty.
She spots something that sends a chill down her spine.
Come on, Titty.
Okay, there's nobody here, right?
Come on, Titty.
Nobody here. What is that? Because it is not me. This is me leaving, closing the door. What is that? And here comes the door back opening. And nobody's there. But yet.
That's scary as hell.
Hi.
A dark human-like figure can be seen standing in front of Jess in the hospital hallway mirror. But there's no one there. A TikTok commenter points out that she might be seeing the image of a Reaper, there to collect someone to take their soul to the other side. Jess confirms that, strangely, one of her patients actually did pass away the following day. It's worth mentioning that Nurse Jess has never posted any paranormal content on her TikTok and has only ever shared videos about her life and experiences working as a certified nursing assistant. So could this be a Reaper caught on camera?
It is
you
something.
Decide down below. Crafter Maura Johnson from Huntington Beach, California is packing for a trip to sell her handmade goods at a Las Vegas trade show. Suddenly, she and her business partner hear something downright creepy coming from somewhere just below their feet.
We're trying to deal with this. I have had not enough coffee to deal with this.
Honestly, this is coming from the dream.
Oh, shit.
Okay. That's some creepy words. Do you hear it? Where is that? Who is that?
If the sewage drains are so haunted, why are you standing so close to the opening to one of them? Have you not seen It, the movie? Sewage drains is how they get you.
What's going on here?
When my biz partner decides to join the siren call.
Obnoxious as hell.
Maura and her business partner hear creepy sounds and what can only be described as singing coming from the sewer drain. The time of this recording is at 5:45 in the morning, so it makes no sense that anyone would be down in the sewer that early much less singing. Now, Mara is in no way claiming that she captured anything otherworldly. In fact, none of her videos on her TikTok page have anything to do with the paranormal at all. Mara simply posted this one creepy, unexplained moment that she experienced. So, just what is this? And who or what is down in the sewer singing at 5:45 in the morning?
Damn.
For now, this eerie capture remains unexplained. We need scary videos, so if you see gmail.com, a room.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it. I would not trust it at all. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys, once we reach 40 more in Super Chat, we will immediately be jumping and playing a scary game that is going to scare the living shit out of me, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? We're going to play a full half an hour of it, get the Let's Play up, and put that up on the gaming channel. Delicious. Delectable. Nigh impregnable. We're going to edit that last part out.
With a view. Ever since they moved into their new apartment, Joey Chalotny and his family have been experiencing strange, unexplained activity. Their furniture and belongings seem to inexplicably move on their own.
Hey, what's up, Mackie Rowe? I remember you, bros.
Infant son's toys turn on and off at random, and they often hear the sound of doors and cabinets opening and closing on their own. So on this particular day, Joey suddenly hears something very odd coming from his son's bedroom. He is determined to capture evidence of the supernatural activity in the apartment, so he takes out his phone and begins to record. What he captures is truly chilling.
So me and my wife have been living in this apartment for about 6 months now. For the past 2 weeks, some weird things have been happening in our son's room. So I wasn't gonna record, but I came here to feed the cats. We have 2 cats. So I came over to feed them, and I noticed that in his room, my son's room back here, there's one of my cats, I can hear his toy being played. And it was not on before. It is playing right now. And I don't know why it's playing right now. I didn't leave it on. But even if I did leave it on, like, I'll turn it off. Even if I did turn it on, it wouldn't automatically play. You'd have to, even if I brush over the keys, it doesn't really go.
Damn.
So you'd have to really press the button and make it go. And it was not on, and it turned on, and I could hear it. And that's why I started recording. And now that I'm looking around, I was like, there's stuff knocked over. There's plants knocked over. There's fake plants knocked over. There's books on the ground. The wipes are on the floor. I don't know what is going on.
Damn, King Todd, you live in a place with wannabe gangbangers? I grew up there. Don't live around that no more. Ugh.
Going on. And there is no one here. I am here by myself. There's nothing here. Do you see that? I am here by myself. There's nothing here. Do you see that? Am I insane? Am I insane? Someone just walked by the window, and I will go out there and show you that no one is here. This door is locked. This is the door you're just looking at. This door is locked. There's nothing out here. Nothing out here. There's a closet door. This is also locked. I don't think we've ever opened that door. It's always been locked. Just the weirdest things are happening. Here we go. Weirdest things are happening.
An electronic.
Yo, Lindsay Noel, thank you for the super chat. Lindsay Noel just super chatted 2 straight through the channel. Stop using the chat for Lindsay Noel.
Toy turns on by itself, and as Joey looks around the room, a strange shadow can be seen passing by the balcony window. Joey shows that there's no one outside and that there's nowhere for anyone to hide. In fact, this window is on an enclosed balcony 12 feet off the ground. It would basically be impossible for anyone to climb up, walk by this window, and then just disappear by the time Joey rushed outside. Later that evening, Joey receives a motion notification from the nanny cam in his son's room. He checks the feed and is shocked by what he finds.
If you look really closely, the rocking chair starts to move. It's in the corner. You can see it's very slight, but you can see the shadow kind of moving. It's rocking on its own. There's no one there. Everyone is at my mom's house right now. Everyone's at my mom's house. And then the wipes fly off the dresser. And then the hamper. The baby's hamper falls over. Like, what is going on? No one's there. What is happening?
A rocking chair sitting in the corner of his son's bedroom begins to rock back and forth by itself, almost as if someone is sitting in it. Then some baby wipes fly off the dresser and a hamper falls over onto the floor. Joey says that the family has already made plans to move to another apartment, and until then, they will be staying at his mother's house. Scary videos. Jason Barber from Salisbury, North Carolina comes home from work.
W in the chat for Lindsay Noel. What's up, AKZ? What's up, Joel? Yo, what's up? Or Joel. What's up, King Taj? What's up, Devontae Edwards? What's up, Victor Martin? What's up, KH Love Ziggy?
And he gets the unexpected scare of a lifetime. His front door and the snake from this reason. Clip: a man and woman have a similar scary encounter. The couple pulls out an old step stool and is shocked to find a large snake hiding under a box right in front of it. They make a run for it with their puppy following close behind. But the puppy is not gonna let the snake have his toy. So he just runs back in and yoinks it away. Snake or not, nothing is getting his favorite toy. Game changer. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Christopher Duncan emailed us some creepy CCTV footage captured at a small church in rural Mississippi. The CCTV camera is recording the playroom of the church's, quote, youth group when something happens that no one at the church can explain.
Watch, John.
Oh no!
Watching this thing? It's not moving. No, oh, no! Watch. Watch, John. Watch.
That hurts so bad.
Nobody listens to me. There's ghosts in here. Nobody listens to me.
Watch it.
It's about to go crazy and break.
Yo, that's wild.
It's still moving! It's still moving, y'all! It's still moving! It's still moving!
Damn.
It's so good.
A pool stick on the floor of the church playroom can be seen rolling around, shaking, and vibrating all on its own before it just snaps right in half. Chris says that the kids in the room were so busy and loud that they didn't even notice the creepy event. But after playtime, church officials found the broken pool stick on the floor and went back to check the CCTV footage to find out just who did it. They were pretty shocked to see that the pool stick seemed to just break on its own. Chris says the church is known to be haunted and that there have been many other incidents of paranormal activity over the last 20 years. So could this be the work of an angry spirit or an aggressive entity? And why at a church? Let me know what you think. Strange noises from the toilet. This next video was posted to the Nuke's Top 5 subreddit, and I really appreciate all my subreddit followers, so I'm just gonna repeat what someone on there wrote that I should say about this video. Reddit user Minato caught something really odd on his home camera while pooping. So user Minato is actually a guy named Dustin, and he apparently has an extensive collection of bongs. But never mind that. Let's just analyze what Dustin heard while dropping the kids off at the pool.
Kids is euphemism for poop now? Dropping the kids off at the pool. Word? I know children can be shitty, but I wouldn't say they're shit. You know?
Hello?
A soft female voice can be heard calling out, "Dustin?" Now Dustin is home alone, but he says the voice was so clear that he thought a stranger was standing right outside his bathroom door. Even creepier, Dustin's 2 dogs seem to be anxiously looking around the living room, almost as if they can see something that we can't. So did Dustin capture, quote, something really odd on his home camera while pooping? And just how many bongs does one fellow need? Dustin, you can answer these questions and more.
What in God's name is a Dustin? More at 11. Type a 1 in the chat if you guys can see the screen and hear the audio good. Type a 2 in the chat if you can't see the screen and the audio is bad.
Down in the comments.
Hello?
Melville Cemetery. A Nuke Stop 5 viewer and YouTuber who goes by the name Wishy reached out to us about a live stream from the allegedly haunted Melville Cemetery in Melville, New York. Wishy says that his friend Brian went out to broadcast a Ouija board session live from the Melville Cemetery while his friends watched and talked to him on Discord. Now the Melville Cemetery is
Yep, good luck, Lindsay.
Located on Sweet Hollow Road, a road that has many tragic and ghostly legends attached to it. One such legend is that a school bus driver lost control and drove off the bridge crossing Sweet Hollow Road. All of the school children on the bus met a tragic fate. Another legend says that 3 boys took their own lives by hanging themselves from that very same Sweet Hollow Bridge. So it goes without saying that Sweet Hollow Road and the cemetery are said to be extremely haunted. Brian is on a Discord call with his friends, who you'll hear in the background, and he is streaming live as he decides to do a Ouija board session just outside the gate of the Melville Cemetery.
Motherfucker, what?
Things start to go wrong, and what happens next is truly terrifying.
You think? This nigga goofy as shit.
Yo, that's moving. Yo, oh my god, look.
Why is it going to no?
It said no?
It said no.
He's like, yo, the camera's moving. Yo, bro, the camera's moving.
Bro, I'm leaving, bro. Yo, I'm leaving. Was it you that moved the camera? Bro.
Come on, man. Scared the shit out of us. Hey, what's up, Brianna?
Yo! Yo! Bro.
Understandably, Brian is a little freaked out, but he manages to stay calm, reposition his camera, and continue his live stream.
Are there any spirits here that would like to talk to me? Bro, I didn't even ask it.
That's insane, dude.
Was that you that just turned on the alarm?
Y'all saw that? Y'all saw that? Okay?
Yes. Bro.
How they doing that other shit, man?
I left the keys over. I'm panicking, bro. Where the are the keys?
Brian is a little freaked out, but his friends keep telling him that he needs to go and say goodbye using the Ouija board. You see, in the paranormal community, not signing off by saying goodbye at the end of a session
never mess
is
with Ouija
considered
boards,
to be
people.
a horrible mistake and is said to invite
what's
the
up, Brianna
contacted
Williams?
spirit to remain attached to the Ouija board user. So Brian goes back,
Spirits
and
ain't
this
messing
is
with him.
when shit goes sideways.
He goes back?
I took the lights and everything. Bro. Oh my Thank God, bro. Bro, the board went in.
Get the phone, get your phone. Get out there, bro. Oh my God, I saw that. We caught that on camera.
I'm leaving, bro.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Bring it out.
I'm leaving.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
The Ouija board suddenly slides across the pavement to the other side of the locked gate, right into Melville Cemetery. Brian starts to leave, but after everything that has happened, he again begins to worry that he didn't say goodbye after using the Ouija board. So Brian goes back again. He plans to jump the fence and retrieve the board.
I'm jumping the fence, bro. I'm jumping the fence. Bro, Chris, look at the stream.
Oh my God, bro.
There's a big fire in there.
There's a fire?
There's a fire.
Get out of there, run. Yo, get out of there. I'm not gonna get out of there. Get out.
Bro,
What type of fire is it?
What is burning though?
A fire can be seen burning on the road inside the cemetery. Even though his friends advise him to just leave, Brian once again feels that he should definitely try to retrieve that board to say goodbye.
It's in. You didn't see it?
No.
Bro, you had to do something.
No, I wasn't on my phone. I was looking at
Oh, shit. Look,
Bro.
show the fire. Is this the phone? Bro, there was literally a fire. This is the board.
Bro, I'm jumping.
Earlier today, you did your blessings, you did your prayers. Remember
Bro,
that, bro.
it's literally graves.
Don't go in. What if it's like a graveyard watch or something?
No, it's not. Bro, I see it. Yo, it's the board.
It's the board.
It's the board and the planchette.
It's the board. No, with the planchette. Don't get the up.
You better say goodbye, nigga.
Oh my God. Bro, I'm not touching it.
Say goodbye. Oh, say goodbye. Don't say goodbye. Almost. The board is burnt. Oh my God. Burnt. The board is burnt. Oh, sorry. I don't know the board. That was the board. That was the f***ing board.
So do I just say goodbye?
Oh my God. Oh my God, bro.
Goodbye.
Say goodbye. Just say goodbye. Drag it. Say goodbye.
I did.
Brian is finally able to say goodbye on the Ouija board, and he just gets out of there. But is it real? Or is it all just a very elaborate live stream hoax? I leave that up to you to decide. You can see even more of this scary live Ouija board session over on the YouTube channel. I'm Wishy.
Hey, W's in the chat for Rolando Matias Drago. You just super chatted straight through the channel. W's in the chat. W's in the chat for Rolando Matias, bro. Thanks for the super chat, bros. W's. I like your energy, man. Appreciate you guys. I love how supportive you guys are.
Drawn out. Tattoo artist Liz Cruz is working on a customer's tattoo in her home studio in Eerie, Pennsylvania. Things suddenly take a very disturbing turn.
I'm just like adjusting the needle a little bit, and we'll let that stencil dry for a couple so it doesn't rub off. This one will be better than black. Just that heart reading. Definitely. I think that would look really cute. Like especially like if I blend it in, I'm gonna blend it in. What's wrong? If I blend it in, I'm gonna blend it in. What's wrong? What happened? The table just moved. What the f*** you mean the table just moved? In the name of Jesus, leave us the f*** alone. What do you mean?
Did it work?
I swear to God. What do you mean? I swear to God. Hell no!
The table with Liz's tattoo supplies suddenly rolls away from her all by itself. Liz and her customer are a bit freaked out, but try to remain calm. But then a chair lurches out from a table nearby, and the two have had about enough. They get up and just make a run for it. Tattoo artist Liz says that she has no idea what happened to them that day, but she believes that they might have experienced something, quote, far beyond the ordinary. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Bruh. It's wild. It's wild stuff, man. Cool. I'm about to load up some Fortnite. You know what I mean? Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. Epic. Bitch, wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Bitch, do it my phone. I took the bitch. Wait, hold up. All right, you guys. What it is, guys? It's your boy Tyrone Couple. Here with today some late breaking news. Do not get caught with your hand in the cookie jar. Might just not be able to pull that mug out. And no, that was not a crudely made up vagina joke. You know, it was the truth because this dude, he totally went to get the snoo and ended up getting the pew. And by that, I mean, it's the sound of a gun. Pachur, everybody gonna die. We're gonna check out the story. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys enjoy when I watch the news, these type of news stories. Type of 2 in the chat if you don't really like to listen to this type of stuff. You know what I mean?
When Jarrell Pryor agreed to meet a woman he connected with.
Come on, Titty. We're going to rewind this for you guys, not for me. That's good titty meat.
When Jarrell Pryor agreed to meet a woman he connected with online, he thought it was just a first date.
Damn,
he had
bitch.
no idea it would be his last night alive. Jarrell was a proud father, a girl dad. Now that little girl has to face a world without him. No more bedtime stories, no father-daughter dances, and one day, no dad waiting at the end of the aisle.
Hey, W's in the chat for Music Kid. How are you? I'm doing great. I appreciate you, bros. Hope you're having a good day as well. What's up, Brianna? What's up, Lindsay? What's up, Rolando?
To walk her into a new chapter of life. What started as a simple night out allegedly ended in a deadly setup. Indianapolis police say Jarrell was ambushed, allegedly lured into a trap by the very woman he'd hoped to get to know. She reportedly was not alone. Detectives believe she was working with her boyfriend. An alleged plan to rob Jarrell turned violent and ended in murder.
I've survived probably about 5 honeypots, you know. There was the one where I got surrounded by 7 gangbangers with guns because I was trying to pipe a chick that looked not as good as this, but she had very comparable titty meat. You know what I'm saying? And then another time I got set up by a stripper. Should have saw that coming. You know, actually I didn't get set up. She stole my $5,000 camera when she asked me to feel her holes for her. You can do the rest of the math yourself. She asked me to feel her holes. And then I got up to go get a drink of water, and I was gone for too long. 15 minutes later, I come back, she's gone. And so is my $5,000 computer, the A7S that I used to shoot the Buy My Mixtape skit. You know what I'm saying? Another time, let's see, what's the other one? Yeah, oh yeah. This girl set up a date with me or whatever. This is like a minute ago, like 3-4 years ago, a couple of houses ago. And, you know, she set up a date with your boy, and the bitch shows up with her boyfriend and her boyfriend's brother, both of them having face tattoos and being gangbangers. You know what I'm saying? If I did not know what I know about talking to people, then that might have been the end for me. Because I had to keep the dudes happy. I couldn't talk to the female because one of them was fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, ladies, I'm not even gonna say it, bro. She deserved to get punched in her mouth for that, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I was heated after that. I was heated after that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I told her too. She came over to cook for me. She's like, yo, I want to cook for you. I want to do this. I want to do that, blah, 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 blah. Hell, probably got a possible honeypot in my DMs right now. You know what I'm saying? Chick gonna hit me up, talk about some I'm 19, but ain't willing to show me a pic of her ID with her address blanked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what the fuck? It's some type of setup out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Bitch trying to, nigga. But, you know, luckily enough for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there ain't no danger in me ever kicking it with a chick that ain't gonna show her ID, bro. Cause she ain't submissive enough. She ain't feminine enough. If I ask to see your ID, bitch, show that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you should be happy I'm asking. Motherfucker. Like, she probably watching this. Bro, look, type of one in the chat if you guys want me to read you the DM messages that girl sent me. There's a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? Type of 2 in the chat if y'all want me to just watch the video about the honeypot. What's up, Kenshiro?
I'm Kennedy Walker, and I'll walk you through the chilling final moments of Jarrell Pryor's life.
Show your pussy,
and the
bitch.
Twisted betrayal that left a community searching for justice.
Boo.
For this story, we take you
Pull
to
out your
Indianapolis,
breasts.
Indiana, January 2025. According to court documents obtained by Law and Crime, Jarrell Pryor's murder began with a text
I
and
keeps it
ended
real.
with an alleged deadly setup. Just hours before he was killed, police say Jarrell messaged a young woman he'd met online, 19-year-old Alexis Hawkins.
Damn.
The message was just 3.
Did she show her ID though? Because 19 don't mean shit unless she shows the ID. Like,
words, when you free. The affidavit says Hawkins responded. She told him when she was available and agreed to go on a date.
yo, so look, if you ever message a female and you say when you free and she messages back and gives you a date, it's a setup, nigga. It is a setup. You're about to be robbed. You know what I'm saying? If you ever talk to it, if you're ever talking to a chick online and she doesn't give you some pushback, it's a setup. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but here's where the story takes a dark turn. While she was allegedly texting Jarrell, Hawkins was reportedly messaging someone else on Instagram, her boyfriend, 18-year-old Brian Winston Jr. Investigators say Hawkins was working out the details of her date with Pryor while secretly coordinating with Winston behind the scenes. Jarrell had no idea, no clue that Hawkins was in a relationship or that anything could go wrong. It was just a date, and maybe.
all right, I got y'all. I'm gonna read y'all the messages. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's see. Bro, this girl hit me up from 2 different accounts, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you watching this, if you would have just shown your ID, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could have took you to the moon and back. You know what I'm saying? And wouldn't even charge money unless you piss me off. Like, no. Nah, I'm not. I can meet y'all up there, though. That's what's up. Oh, yeah, I do steam yoga on a regular. I'm asking for her ID. That, let's see. Send a pic of your ID, because I don't trust these hoes, because these hoes ain't loyal. Send a pic of your ID. Yeah, I'm saying, nah, I'm not, but I come up there for TikTok film days. Come up there to film TikToks. Yeah, that's a good message. You know what I'm saying? Because I ran into some female viewers up at UNLV, right up at the college, like a couple of days ago. You know what I mean? And they was, you know what I mean? Like, they was cool people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie to them, but they had cool personalities, you know what I'm saying? They had really, really cool personalities. With that being said, you know what I'm saying? Like, they messaging your boy. I'm like, all right, yo, she was like, yo, you know, you should let Jada and I interview you for our first video. And I was like, if y'all down to jump in some TikTok vids, you know what I mean? I got y'all. I'm curious, you know what I mean? Like, yo, y'all in this like yoga or meditation. And baby girl, you know what I mean? She was like, oh yeah, you know, I do steam yoga on the regular. Send a pic of your ID, cause it's already sounding bad, man. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Unless I have class or are filming TikToks or YouTube videos. Oh. But I can come up. But yeah, you know, it's very important to yeah, the messages. Okay, I got y'all. Let's see. Damn it. What the hell was that chick's name? I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Yep. Oh boy. 19, she says. So this chick hit me up from 2 different profiles on Instagram. One of them says, "Hi, my friend told me about you, and I couldn't help but want to get to know you." Women are awesome. That's hilarious. LOL, right? Bruh, such a clear pickup attempt. You know what I'm saying? Like, just straight to the point. Yo, and what's really messed up is like I don't think she joking. I don't think she trolling, because I've already had like 2 chicks hit me up like this. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Like I had like 2 of them hit me up like this, and they was like, yeah, I'm not gonna say the name of one of them because, you know, we was cool for a minute. Yeah, I'm about to tell y'all that story, man. She was like the bruh. When I tell you I fumbled the perfect female, bro. The perfect female, bro. Like, I completely fumbled that shit, bro. She was perfect. And she hit me up like this. She was like, yo, you know, she had her friend hit me up for her. She was like, her friend was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Because look, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I could tell y'all this story, but this story dirty as shit. Okay, so look, type of 1 in the chat. If when we reach the next Super Chat milestone, which is in 35 in Super Chat, y'all want me to tell the story that I'm scared to tell now. Because the story involves a whole lot of adult things. You know what I'm saying? Some things went bad. Some things went good. A lot of things went good. Some things didn't go as good, but it still ended up good. And then she ended up like, she told her friends, females are some of the best advertisements you can ever get. Bro, you show a female a good time, bro, she's a walking billboard. She'll tell every chick she runs into. Oh, but yeah, this is the red flag, though. She said, anyway, it's a bit embarrassing, but my parents still check my phone, so hit me up on Snapchat instead. My username is... I'm not going to say that. Almost said it. So, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think the reason why her parents check her phone is because, you know what I mean, she's gotten an early start. You know what I'm saying? She's probably up and running. Nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I support it. If she's actually 19, I support it, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Okay. So, you know what I mean? She gets my Snapchat, man. She hits me up on this mug, and she says, this is what she says. Let me see. Okay, so she said, "Hi, what are you up to?" And I was like, I'm getting ready to run some errands. I can only imagine what your friend told you about me. And she says, "Oh my OMG, LOL, what did you do? By the way, where are you right now?" And I was like, "I live in Las Vegas. Where are you from?" And she's like, "Oh my God, yay. I live in Henderson, which is in Vegas." You know what I'm saying? So I say, "How old are you?" And she says, "I'm 19 with 3 exclamation marks. You feel me? LOL with 2 extra L's. And I say, "Send a pic of your ID with your addy crossed out. I'm curious. Do you do some sort of, you know what I mean, yoga or meditation, you know what I'm saying, that type of thing. She's like, OMG, K, LOL. Haha, no. I don't do yoga or meditation. I actually do art. And I'm like, yo, it's cool that you do art. I was heavy into drawing when I was in junior high. Didn't get that ID pick yet. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. Motherfuckers. So she says, oh yeah, art is my passion. I'm actually in art school right now. OMG. Don't worry about the pick, LOL. I was just joking. Just joking about what? Your age? Like, what are you doing? So then I'm like, I'm going to keep it real. That's my next message. I'm going to keep it real. You know what I mean? If you don't send me your pick of your ID, I won't keep texting you. Like, it is over, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So she says, OMG, KK, space, KK, space, LOL. Then she says, I'll send it to you, but please don't share it with anyone. Who the fuck shares an ID pic? Word? So then she says, so then I say, okay, I won't share it with anyone. You know what I'm saying? So then she says K and then proceeds not to send the pic. Not to send the ID pic. Nigga. So I'm like, you know what? I'm dead. I'm done after that, right? This is obviously bullshit, right? Red flag, red flag. So then 10 hours later, she texts me again with a sad face, right? Like, I'm sad that we can't be friends just because I won't verify my goddamn birth date. So then I told her, like, look, keep it real with me, yo. How old are you? No judgment. And she's like, OMG, LOL, THXW, exclamation point. Then she says, I'm 19. Like I said earlier. So I'm like, yo, like, then send your ID, or hit me up when you become an adult. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, hit me up when you become an adult. We'll get food. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, OMG, LOL, I already told you I'm 19. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Like 9 of them hoes, bro. She put 9 of them hoes on that motherfucker. You thought I was 17 or something? That's what she said. And I was like, and that's actually more than likely her actual age right there. You know what I'm saying? So I said to her, bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Bye, no, Felicia. And she said, wait, don't go. I'm like, nigga. She said, wait, don't go. Explanation point, explanation point, explanation point, explanation point, explanation point. So I told her, yo, hit me up when you become an adult, you know what I'm saying, and you able to send me a pic of your ID. She says, OMG, you think I'm not of age? And then she said, I already told you I'm 19, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, like 9 of them hoes. Again. And that was it. You know what I'm saying? I told her, bye, Felicia. That's literally the end right there. I was like, nigga, come on, bro. Like, nigga, bruh. That shit's funny as fuck. The hell? All right, y'all, let's get it. But yeah, type of 1 in the chat, if I should believe her that she's 19. Type of 2 in the chat, if I should believe every instinct that is telling me she full of shit. Everything in my being is saying she full of shit. She be all right, man. Yeah, I'm saying, like, yeah.
If things went well, a chance to meet up again. But police say it was never about the date. It was a trap. That night, Jarrell met Hawkins in person. They sat together in his car, and shortly before 1 a.m., Hawkins' boyfriend allegedly appeared and opened fire. Jarrell Pryor, just 26 years old, was shot and killed. A young father, now gone. His daughter, just 2 years old, left behind. As police began their investigation, they discovered the messages between Pryor and Hawkins. They then obtained a warrant to search Hawkins' Instagram account and
1 cup of fresh aged cheddar.
Show your ID, bitch. Shit, I need to see her ID, nigga. But yeah, she
one night only.
She definitely fits the description.
Allegedly appeared and opened.
She definitely fits the description. Nigga.
opened fire. Jarrell Pryor, just 26 years old, was shot and killed. A young father, now gone.
Yeah, 100%
His daughter,
bullshit.
just 2 years old, left behind. As police began their investigation, they discovered the messages between Pryor and Hawkins. They then obtained a warrant to search Hawkins' Instagram account, and what they allegedly found raised even more red flags. Investigators say she searched phrases like news today near me, and shootings Keystone, all on the day of the murder. Police also discovered that Hawkins had allegedly messaged several people asking for a ride near the location of the shooting around the time Jarrell was killed. When detectives questioned Hawkins the following week, she allegedly claimed she couldn't remember much about that night. She reportedly insisted she didn't have a weapon and told police, "No weapon to say I did anything. My fingerprints aren't on anything." When asked if her fingerprints might be found inside of Jarrell's car, Hawkins reportedly replied, "It's not going to be on no weapon though." But the moment investigators asked about a message she sent saying she was going to make a, quote, play, Hawkins allegedly stopped talking and asked for a lawyer. She was arrested shortly after and charged with murder and robbery resulting in serious bodily injury. Winston was charged as well with murder, felony murder, and robbery. Now, Jarrell's family is left to pick up the pieces. His parents, once looking forward to watching their son become the man and father he aspired to be, are now raising the little girl he left behind.
And so there's going to be an initial.
They come in a courtroom, but for this family, the real sentence is
really need to get some quick action with your lawyers and figuring.
Got to get some quick action. Only after seeing the identification card. It's super important, you know, because adult chicks, you can get a car in their name. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important reason why you want to make sure the chick is of age, so that you can get a car in her name. You know what I'm saying? Get an apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like get some credit out on her. You know what I'm saying?
Figuring out what you're going to do. A lot of times in my world, you have some time to kind of dig into the facts, dig into the evidence, and see exactly what the state has. But in a case like this, when you have two people that are co-defendants, you may need to go to the prosecutor to get that deal first if you are in fact guilty.
And what are the first steps that prosecutors take after an arrest in a homicide case? What do you think they're doing right now behind the scenes?
Oh, you know,
Taking pictures of
prosecutors,
her
once the
breasts?
charge is filed, they really just depend on their detectives and their investigators to take the lead role in terms of gathering evidence. And he's probably doing a good job on his own of figuring out what needs to be done. He's probably doing a good job on his own of figuring out what needs to be done.
Nigga. Look, they're the ones that put the pictures up. Okay, I feel vindicated in my actions, but yeah, I don't think there's any extra information about this. You know what I'm saying? So we already heard the story. The story is wild, bro. That's crazy wild, bro. Nigga. Makes shocking move. Man, bro. Dude. Oh, snap. Fortnite's open. Yay. Bruh. You got to be careful clapping cheeks these days, bro. Shaking my head. Can't trust no thought. Hey, look, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look. All right. I'll give y'all a way you could trust females, man. You know what I'm saying? You can trust a female if you can make the chick nut hard enough, you can trust her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even think paying a female's bills will make her trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? But if you can scratch that itch that she can't scratch herself, she be trustworthy. She be trustworthy as fuck. She might even start cooking and cleaning and shit. Be hella trustworthy after that shit. Bruh. Oh man, that's good old fashioned family racism right there. You know what I mean? Alright, y'all. Oh. Bigger. Zero build. Hey guys, we're about to make a quote unquote play. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, allow me to tell you guys the stories of when I was set up and robbed by women. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. You know? Damn. bruh, that sucks ass. All right, so I was DJing a party on Fremont Street, this hotel party over on Fremont Street, right? And the hotel party was on fleek. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was fire as shit, man. It was females everywhere and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was ratchet people. I was DJing, playing good music and shit. DJing ratchet parties is different from DJing regular parties. Cause like ratchet parties, regular parties, if the music is too good, then people will fight to the death. But at a ratchet party, if the music isn't good enough, people will fight to the death. You know what I'm saying? So I'm playing music, I'm spinning tracks and shit. Shit's going good. And this one chick, I like developed this hella quick crush on this light-skinned chick, bro. She looked just like the chick that set the homie up for the flu flam that had her titties out in that red dress. You know what I'm saying? She looked just like her, except her teeth were better. You know what I mean? Baby girl had good teeth. She reminded me of the girl that I almost lost my virginity to when I was younger, right? I forgot the girl's name. Shit, both of them actually. But, you know, this girl reminded me of a girl that I almost lost my virginity to. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking to her and shit. I'm trying to holler at her. Baby girl ain't giving me no play. No play at all. And mind you, with that being said, I don't have game. Like, I don't really think I have game. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just talking to her about little shit. And then she tells me what her favorite song is, right? She tells me her favorite song is Aaliyah Rock the Boat, which is the same favorite song of the chick that I almost lost my virginity to. You know what I'm saying? So I throw the song on. Baby girl opens up like a fucking book. You know what I mean? She starts telling me everything, right? But only while the song is playing. She starts telling me everything about her, right? She tells me she's trying to kick it. She's trying to bone. She's trying to do all of this shit. I'm just like, yes. Yes. You know, not really thinking of what environment I was in, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, be careful where you pipe at. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna stay to try to, you know, see if I could like hang out with her that night, but oh shit, there's people there already. But you know, I was like hanging out with these two girls on the bed.
Flawless victory.
You know what I mean? So I'm hanging out with the so, you know what I mean? I'm talking with the chick or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And all the dudes, you know what I'm saying? So I started playing more ratchet music or whatever to, you know, like turn her up. I mean, to turn the party back up. And I get her number and shit. You know what I mean? So I get her number. I was going to stay and, you know, see what was cracking for that night. But unfortunately, I had, you know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of dudes that was like trying to, oh, shit. My bad, bitch. Oh, God. So, my bad. I hear that nigga. Where's he at? So, you know, I was about to stay that night and kick it or whatever, you know what I mean? See what was popping. Hold the fuck up. Oh, shit. This nigga mad. God damn. Ooh. This nigga mad. So, you know what I mean? I was about to stay the night or whatever because the females looked like they were trying to get piped out. Right? The females was like, I got killed by the boss? He can't be that. I got killed by that. I got killed by the other player. Oh, they were fighting over him. Alright, so like both the girls came over and got on the bed that I was close to. You know what I'm saying? And then they start like looking like they're making out with each other. They start making out with each other a little bit. You know what I mean? And I get on the bed with them and shit, so I'm on the bed. You know what I mean? Nothing physical really happened, but I'm on the bed with them and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and then some of the dudes that was in the party came over and got on the bed. So that's when I left. I'm like, yo, Nick, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, what is, so, you know what I mean? I'm not into any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all good. I don't do any of that. So, you know, I go ahead and, you know, get all my stuff and I leave. So fast forward a couple of days later, maybe like a week or so later, you know what I'm saying? I get a call from my homeboy, Scotty Chickens. The dude that ended up murdering the homeless guy. You know what I mean? He ended up murdering a homeless guy. You know what I mean? And going to jail for life. He's in jail for life now. So with that being said, I leave the party. So a week later, I get a call from my homeboy Scotty Chickens. He's like, yo, you know what I mean? Like my window on my car just got busted in by that light-skinned chick that you like that got the address. And I was like, oh shit. So I go to talk to the light-skinned chick or whatever. When I get there, she's got this big black dude with her, one of the dudes from the party. And he's like, you know, she's like, yo, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I smashed your roommate's car window. You know, I'm so sorry about that. That, you know, I was just mad. I just had a moment. Can I still come over your house? And I was like, oh, it's cool, but fuck no, you can't come to my house no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not allowed in my house. You can't even control your baser anger instincts. Like, you can't even control that shit. So she was like, you know, that's understandable, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, yo, you know, can you guys give me a ride to my crib? So I was like, yo, can you guys give me a ride to my crib? Because, you know, my car was on a flat. My car was on a flat. Plus, I forgot to pay my phone bill. So my phone wasn't on, so I couldn't call Uber. She was like, yeah, I got you. No problem at all. I'll give you a ride home. So they, the homie, I get in the homie's car, and he's like, yo, you know, I'm going to go ahead and give you a ride to your crib. Where you trying to go? I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to go over my female friend's house. I'm about to go over her house. He's like, all right, cool. So then, when he gets in the car, he pulls a gun from out in the back of his ass or whatever, and puts it up under his car seat, right? So, is that a plane? Oh, God. Oh, shit, okay. I can hear him. Ah! Alrighty then. But yeah, so what type of shit? This nigga camping. Fucking camper. He's gonna sit there and camp. That makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense when you don't think about it. Alright, see you later, VZ.
All right, you guys, once we reach the Super Chat milestone, which is 35 more in Super Chat, I will be putting on the game. I will be putting on a game that we know is going to scare the living crap out of me. Oh, boy. So. Oh, shit. So, you know what I mean? Like, I get the homies, so, to make a long story short, we get into a shootout with a rival gang member on the busy street of Decatur because this fucking moron can't not yell out his hood while we're out in public while we're driving around. Like, this guy just has to scream it out everywhere. Blood! Whatever the hell he was yelling. So we make it safely to his crib. And he's like, yo, I got to drop my gun off real quick. I'll be right back. So I'm like, all right, cool. That's what's up. Homie leaves the keys in the ignition and goes inside of his house. And, you know, I'm still out in the car and she's still out in the car too. So I'm talking to this chick, man. I'm trying to convince this chick to suck this. I mean, I was trying to convince her to leave the hood alone and like go for happier shit in life. I mean, like go to accomplish some shit, right? I was basically pulling the Captain Save a Hoe. This is why they say you should never save a hoe. You know what I mean? So I was playing my best Captain Save a Hoe shit, you know what I'm saying? So while I'm trying to save this chick, bruh, I hear sounds coming out my peripherals, right? And when I hear these sounds, yo, what's up, Jonathan the Gamer? That's what's up. Yeah, good night, Brianna. Yeah. So, I turn around to hear what the sound is, and the sound, you know, is this really, really big fat dude with a gun in his waistband. I turn around, I look over there and shit. I didn't think too much of it because I was like, maybe maybe the guy just wants him to come with us. Like, it's not weird yet, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. So I turn back around, keep trying to preach to the female and shit, try to save a hold of this chick. And the female, everything I'm saying is going in one ear and out the other. But she's listening to me, so I figure, yeah, there's no way this is going to go bad, right? So, about 20 minutes, about 5-10 minutes go by, and I hear some more sounds, some more strange sounds. I look out the other window, and now the car is surrounded by 6 gun-toting black guys. 6 of them. So now, that small little bitty inkling that something was afoot is now a full-on ringing blaze. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh boy. You know what I mean? Luckily enough for me, I've been in these type of situations before. So, you know, I already understood. I was like, bro, this is terrifying. And I also understood that, you know, even though I was surrounded, if I acted scared, then I would be robbed or murdered. So, I'm like, so then at this point, once the car is surrounded by all these 6 dudes, the dude that drove us there, the gangbang, and mind you, these were subscribers of mine. You know what I'm saying? The dude that robbed me, the dude that had the gun or whatever, he was a subscriber of mine.
He knew who I was. And he was like, yo, hey man, I love your videos, bro. It's real cool what you do for the community, man. You show people that it's possible to make it out. And I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean? That's exactly what So, obviously it didn't mean enough to him, no. So, dude is like, hold up. Nigga, you got an extra one? Oh! None. Not today. Still got out of Dodge. Uh-oh. No. Hating ass niggas. So once he says this, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm already knowing what's up. I'm already knowing this is a robbery. I'm already knowing what's up, you know what I mean? Like my instincts told me everything that was popping. My instincts let me know, yo, you about to die, nigga. And it's your own subscribers that's gonna kill you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean? So what I do was, man, I already knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? I already knew it was a robbery. I already knew that I was the food. You know what I mean? Because luckily enough, grew up in the hood. I could recognize this type of shit. Wish I'd have caught the shit sooner. My damn instincts told me way sooner, like, yo, you're fucking up. And I just didn't listen. I was like, nah, man, you know, he's black, I'm black. It's black people stick together. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, I'm going to help him out. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't going to lie, bro. Like, that shit murdered all of that black camaraderie bullshit. That shit killed that shit, bro. Almost getting murdered for doing nice. It makes it so that you don't do that anymore, you know? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop. Like, I gotta stop that shit, you know? I gotta really stop. So, so, hell yeah, nigga. So, you know, I'm realizing that, you know, obviously I'm about to be murdered, you know what I mean? Obviously. So I'm like, okay, you know, it is what it is. Now, the one thing that was replaying in my brain while this was all happening, once I realized that this was a setup and I was the food, that the one thing that was playing in my brain was Training Day. Training Day was playing in my brain like the whole entire time. And the reason why is because my brain was trying to let me know through the thing that I like the most, movies, that if I'm going to make it out of this alive, I have to control my smiles and my cries. You know what I'm saying? And now what that means is, you know, like if you're ever in a life or death situation, you can't, motherfucker. Where the hell did he go? Oh, great. Never mind, I'm outie. fuck was that? Was that me? I set my own ass on fire. God damn it. So, you know, so I was like, all right, so, you know, yeah, you know what they say, you know, control your smiles and your cries. And, you know what I mean? If you're in a jacked up situation, you can't cry about it. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like if you show people that you know that, you know, you're about to be robbed. If I would have like acted like I was about to be robbed, then they would have just robbed me faster. It's pretty much what control your smiles and your cries means. If you're ever in a scary situation, you can't act like you're scared. Otherwise, the dudes that are doing the jacked up shit, they're just going to do worse. Trust and believe. That is 1,000,000% the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, acting like you're, you know, acting hurt and you know, pitiful. That shit doesn't get you anything. Yeah? So, anyway, so I'm just like, okay, you know, I already know what this is. So the guy, you know, the guy who came outside, the guy who drove me there, he gets in the car, but he doesn't open up the car window, which is a red flag. He looks in the car, reaches in, grabs his car keys, and, you know, because the ignition was on, and he turns the car off, looks me dead in my face, and says to me, man, sorry, Blast. That's the exact tone of voice. That's exactly what he said to me. Man, sorry, Blast. AKA, you know what I mean? You're a good person and you an awesome, nice person and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You real good for the community. But I got bills. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get robbed. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I got females I got to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're going to have to get to work. So I'm just like, okay, you know what I mean? I appreciate him for telling me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, thanks for the heads up, bro. You know what I mean? Even though he didn't know that I knew that's what that meant. Fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? I cannot. Yeah, that's it. This situation made me racist as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like, I was like, man, you know what I mean? Like, that nigga. Like, that nigga, that shit made me racist, bro. I'm like, nigga. So, so I'm like, oh, fuck. Ooh, there's people. Motherfucker. Huh? Am I well hidden enough, chat? What's up? What's good? What's good? What's good? Where you going? Don't you run? Huh? Don't you run? Where you going, nigga? Huh? Where you going? Yeah, bitch, motherfucker. Where you going? Where you going? Hmm? Come back here. Motherfucker. Shit. Woo. Shit. That was nice. I likes that. W's in the chat, boys. W's in the chat. Got me a Chevy and everything. I like that. So, you know, I already knew what it was. You know what I mean? I already knew what it do. You know what I mean? So I told homie, I was like, you know what I mean? I look in the back seat because I was still in Captain Save-A-Ho mode. I look in the back seat and I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? Like I look back at her like, we got to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like I was looking to save her too. This bitch look at me like she's super comfortable. Why? Because she already knew it was a setup. This was a setup. Okay. So I was like, okay. You know what I mean? I could already tell by the look. I looked back. I was like, yo, hey, and I looked at her face and she's just like. So I'm like, okay, this is not rocket surgery or brain science. I know what this is. This was a honeypot. This is a setup. You know what I'm saying? And they chose correctly because I had $1,500 cash in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like I had $1,500 cash in my pocket. You know, I was going to pay a bill, but you know, they was gonna rob me. I had a $4,000 Gucci backpack on me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, they had me, nigga. So, I'm just like, okay. All right. So, I open up the car door and I step out. I'm like, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm about to go take a piss. I'll be right back. Right? I'm about to go TT. I'm about to go pee. I'll be Roy Big. So, I go to, I open up the car door. Motherfucker! I'm coming, bitch! This whole ass nigga. So yeah, you know what I mean? I go ahead, I get up out the car and shit. So I start walking and shit. You know what I mean? Well, I didn't start, well, I walked. I walked over to this big gate that was separating the apartment complex from Nah, where you going, bruh? Nah. Nah. Nah, where you going? I could do that too. Where are you going? What? Yep. Yeah, go ahead. You got it. Yeah, there you go. Fucker. Where you going? Fuck out of here, nigga. Huh? Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Come on. Motherfuckers. Test tube. Alright, so let's see. But yeah, so I get out the car. I tell him I gotta go pee. You know what I mean? Motherfucker. Damn. Okay, we need, let's get this. Is that a chug jug? I swear to God I saw a chug jug. Ooh, it's 2 of them. How many? Oh, 6 left. Oh, shit. Lock in. Lock in. We gotta lock in. Oh, we gotta lock in. Oh, shit, they're coming. Huh. Yeah, man. motherfucker. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Motherfucker. Oh, man. Hey, what's up, Gormy? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Austin? Alright. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm chilling and whatnot, you know what I mean? And I get in the, I walk over to this really big gate that was separating the outside of the apartment complex from the inside of the apartment complex. And, you know, I scale the gate real quick, jump the gate, land, and then walk all the way to the corner and then make a left. And then once I made that left and I was sure they couldn't see me no more, I ran my ass. I got the fuck out of that. So I ran all the way to a Vons. And when I got inside the Vons, you know, I took the $1,500 in my pocket and I went inside and paid my phone bill. Called, my phone got turned back on. Called the Uber and, you know, had them come pick me up. You know what I mean? And, you know, so literally just 20 minutes later after I had to run, waiting for the Uber. And, you know, the Uber gets there, I get inside. And while I'm pulling off from the Vons, the homie's like, yo, man, hey, like the dude who was trying to rob me calls me. And he's like, yo, hey, where'd you go? Like, are you still here? Like, are you still able to, you still want this ride? Like, are you still trying to, you know, get the ride or whatever? And I was like, nah, man, I figured you guys were going to hang out and talk, so I just called an Uber. You know what I mean? And it was like, oh, well, you sure we can come give you a ride? I was like, nah, I'm cool. You know what I mean? I'm good. So yeah. You know what I mean? They tried to rob the shit out of my black ass. For real, for real. Hey, yo, Ghosty, stop spamming. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Let's see. Scorpion. Hey, Jonathan the Gamer, take care of Ghosty. Like, one of my mods take care of Ghosty. He's spamming really, really bad. Like, you know what I mean? He needs attention, you know? Hey, Ghosty, you have my sincerest pity. I hope you get better, bro. But yeah, you know what I mean? That was one of them situations where they was trying to rob me. I ain't tripping though. I'm just glad, you know what I mean? I'm just glad nothing got out of hand. Yo, hope you guys done had a good day, man. You know what I mean? Hope you guys had a productive day today. Hey, Gormy.
Scorpion.
Oh, okay. All right, so let's see. Yo, so tell me some stories. Yeah, I mean, have any of you guys ever been set up by a chick to get robbed? Type of 1 in the chat if you've ever been set up to get robbed by a chick. Type of 2 in the chat if you've never been set up to be robbed by a chick. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I only play with my super chatters, bro. I only play with my supporters. You know what I mean? Let me see. I'm surprised this car doesn't make any sounds. Scorpion. Yeah. Be hiding anymore today. Select. Delicious.
I'll be back.
Wait a minute, hold up. Looking for a bad bitch with no miles on her. No miles on her.
So it looks like Sean.
I've always really liked this song. Yo, what's up, Tico? Hey, what's up, Rick? What's up, G Monster? What's up, Devontae? Alright, you guys. Once we reach the super chat milestone, which is 35 more in super chat, type a 1 in the chat. If you guys want me to tell you some more crazy stories, type a 2 in the chat. If you guys want me to turn on the scary game, type a 3 in the chat. If you guys want me to prank call some people. Home run. I thought that was a people. Yeah.